the incredible, my dear old friend, Ione Skye, everybody. I mean, okay, and then you meet or get together with Adam Horovitz, who I remember because when I was 16, I would live with Tamara Davis.
Oh, yes.
And her husband was Mike D. So
the
you have
Beastie
Ad
Boy,
Rock
yes.
and Mike D.
And Adam Yauch.
And Adam Yauch, who has
yes.
since passed,
Yes.
which is just
I know.
tragic.
That's terrible.
And
Yeah.
but I remember when you guys got together, I remember seeing you guys shoot basketball hoops on Wonderland Avenue.
Yes.
And even though I weirdly lived with my friend who was married to a Beastie Boy, I would see you and Adam and I'd be like, oh my God, that's like Ione and Adam Horovitz.
Oh, wow.
And they were so cool. It like hurt. The Beastie Boys scene was just so cool. I always felt like such a goofy loser around them.
No.
I was like, oh God, I am messy.
But didn't we just like...
And they were all just like...
But I just ended up just dressing in all of their clothes, like wearing, the whatever people, baggy clothes. Like, that's how I kind of decided to fit in. Just like, I'm going to just start dressing like a B-boy.
What was that world like? Even though I would get glimpses of it.
Well, that was like...
So did not feel like I was on the inside.
It was
you were.
So great. I mean, those guys had they had the license deal. That was their big thing. But now they were doing...
It changed the world.
It was so fun.
It was they were a revelation.
It really was. So,
and they had the goods to back it up.
They really, really... they were so talented and amazing. That was like heaven for me because I'd been in this hard relationship with Anthony, which was very heavy.
And he was a heroin
He was
addict.
a heroin, and he one year he was doing it, and the other year he was like AA, whatever. But that year was stressful too because he was going through so much anyway. So when I met Adam, it was like just like a savior, so warm, sweet. The Beastie Boys felt so like fun and light compared to the Chili Peppers scene at that time, and it was like one of the best times for sure of my life.
There was a time, I think, that a lot of self-expression came in, and something I related to with you was trying to figure out, like, what is fidelity? What is monogamy? Why do we commit to people? What does that look like? How does it function? I mean, in some ways, now thinking about it, it's like we were kids playing house.
Oh, yeah.
But reading and, like, seeing about how you talk about your journey into, like, being with people, like sexually speaking.
Yeah, sexually speaking. Well, yeah. So
I was like, okay, I was wild and free. I had a lot to figure out. And I was like, oh my God, someone's talking about this?
Yeah. I mean, I wanted the marriage. And it turns out I do like marriage. Like now I'm married and I've worked so hard to like get there. But I'm, older now. I wanted it all back then. Like I wanted everything. I wanted to be married, and then we were like college age, and some college age people are not married. They're experimenting and they're being free. But I was sort of like, I could do this. I can play house. But nothing was going to stop me, as happy as I was in my marriage and as much as I wanted that security. And it was such a safety against the world. And we were both working.
You wanted a permanent man in your life?
I did. And I couldn't help but be free. I mean, I guess these days people decide their relationships and they're more open about it. And what
there
you
is
want.
a very different world now.
It's a very different world now. And
isn't it weird?
Yeah.
We've gotten way more conservative and way more progressive.
Yes. It's true. And it's kind of incredible. I'm amazed. I don't know how you can get to such dark places and have such hard times, but how amazing to still, and I feel like we have this in common, be innocent and still find love. And for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, I feel so lucky. Like I can feel, I have hope. I have love, and I'm not like totally ruined.
Ione, I have been so looking forward to talking about life with you, to catch up with you, to marvel at this book that you wrote.
Oh, thank you.
That the cover, the title, the content, by the way, this is such a great read. It is so much fun. It is,
thank you.
Dare I say juicy?
Yes.
It's juicy.
It's juicy.
And you have always been someone that I admired, I loved, and you've always been such a good person.
Oh, man, back at you. I mean...
Oh my God, you guys, best book, Say Everything, is out now, but I'm so honored to say that everyone in our audience is going to go home with a copy of